Hey everybody, it's Toe Game Junkie and I welcome you all back to my channel. So, holy shit, boy, did we get some big news. Well, it's not really big, we got the trailer for season 3 of, episode 3 of the final season of The Walking Dead. And even though it doesn't show us much, it does give us a clear idea of what's going to happen. Alright, this is Total Gamer Junkie, and let's get started on this theory. Now, at the very beginning, we hear Lee's voice, and he's talking to Lee, and he's talking to Clementine. And what's interesting about this is it's not past dialogue. What's happening is it sounds like he's talking to her right now. Now, in Twitter, we saw that there was Lee, and then there was young Clementine, and it said flashback. Now, I don't believe that it will be a flashback. I believe it will be something like in the Walking Dead TV show with Andrew Lincoln's last appearance in the show before the movies, because he's going to be in 3 new movies apparently. But his last appearance in the episode, what happened was he was losing a lot of blood, and he started hallucinating. Shane and Herschel and Sasha. Now, I think that might be happening. Something might be happening like that. Clementine might be imagining herself young, and that she's talking to Lee. And yeah, so it's not really going to be a flashback per se, but it's more like her consciousness is going to be talking to Lee. You know what I mean? One of those weird, not flashbacks, but whatever they're called. Anyway, one of the next ones is images is interesting. You see AJ, and he's like holding up his hand. There's nothing in it. He fakes a trigger motion with his fingers, and he goes, bang. And then you see Lily there, just looking down. Now, I don't know if this is in the same room or not, because looking at AJ, we can see like on the floor there's like bricks and that, but it might also be a wall that he's standing next to, because the way the camera angle is, I don't know if the bricks are on the floor or if on the side of the wall. And so, anyways, we see Lily, and like she's given AJ just this look. It's like she just doesn't even care. But I don't think like these two are the same. See, what I believe is gonna happen, okay, is this: they have to get everyone back, and so they have to store Lily, right? So Clementine surrenders herself to the camp and goes in there into Delta. And while the others, like I would assume at this point, you'd be met up with James, and James is getting a herd of walkers to storm Delta to free I haven't played in a while, to free Omar, Asim, and Lewis or Violet, depending on who you chose. Now, or who you didn't choose to save. I mean, now, it'd be at this point, I would assume there'd be like a conversation with Lily, like how Carver and Clementine talked in season 2, episode 3, in his office. I assume something like that would happen. I also assume that in this episode we're gonna meet those people on the boat we saw in the concept art, and we're actually gonna meet Minerva and find out more about her. Now, the blood on AJ's face, that could be Lewis or Violet's blood. We don't know. We're not sure. Maybe that could be Abel's blood. Because see, the thing is, with Telltale, with with movies in general, with trailers, they can trick you. Like, if you look at the trailer for season 2, episode 3, the last bit of it is when Kenny goes to beat Carver, and you see in the trailer he goes, "Go on, you don't need to see this," and you see his left eye, and it's fine. But in the actual game, in that same scene, he has the bandage around his eye. So it's so yeah, you see how they can mess with trailers like that. Same goes for Avengers Infinity War, where they showed the trailer with Thor with both of his eyes, where at that scene in the movie he was missing one. So yeah, you can because he had the eye patch on. So yeah, it's like changes all around in that. So that's what I personally believe has happened. Either James shows up at the camp or we meet up with him, and I don't know. It's just we couldn't really get much of that trailer, so I don't really have much to go on unless I like go to the trophies list and have a look at that, you know, because I'm pretty sure I got it. I got it on here somewhere. I know that. It was in one of my. It was in one of my. It was in one of my previous videos. The first one I made, the theory video, where I listed all the trophies and that. Yeah, and that one got some pretty good views as well. You all know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, so let's hold on, let me just. Alright, because one of them, episode 1. Alright, so for episode 3, one of the trophies um red water, right? And it's where and that's like I've met various people like who've told me this when I released that Fury video. They said maybe Lewis and the Sim might drown in the water or something, or get shot and their blood goes in the river and that. Final lesson, that trophy might appear after we meet Lee and he's talking to her in the flashback, and then once that well, not flashback, you know what I mean, once that scene where we see him again for the last time ends, then we might get that trophy final lesson. The next one for free is called Savior, you know. Yeah, but wait a minute. No, I'm stopping these up. These aren't the trophies. Whoops, I was reading episode 4. My bad indeed. Alright. So actually we can actually here we go. I got the achievements right here. Sorry, I was reading episode 4. Now Whispers. Now I believe this is right here, Whispers. Okay. So we're gonna meet up with James again. Now, honestly, this is actually something I think would be pretty cool is you have to disguise yourself so you can lead a herd of walkers, right? Or lead them to Delta or pass through them. And I think it'd be pretty cool if James makes Clementine a mask and gives it to her, or teaches her how to make one. And so you get the option to either cover yourself in walker blood, or just wear the mask. That'd be pretty cool. Shoreline. Now Shoreline, that might be where we meet those people on that boat or ship or whatever it is. That was in the concept art. In episode 3, titled Leader, I believe this is where everyone will decide that Clementine should lead the group. Now, one of the trophies here is called Best Girl Rosie. That's something to do with Rosie. I don't know what it is, but I do believe Rosie will die in this episode and won't live to episode 4. Now, another achievement in episode 3 is called Mercy. Now, I'm 100% from reading this, believe that means did no harm, means you didn't harm Abel, you let him live. Okay, I do believe that. Now, Nightlight, made sure they slept tight. That could be that one could be that what do you call it? You check on everybody and make sure they're all sleeping good in that. Or it could be maybe AJ and 10 or like having a sleepover or something, I don't know. Or seeing, let nothing slip by. That might be like, maybe the people are coming back for the rest of the group, and Lily's group are coming back for the rest of the boarding school kids, and you have to keep an eye out, make none of them slip by. Or no, that could be Nightlight. That could be if everyone is sleeping, you're up late, it's your shift. And as Clementine, you have to make sure none of them get through to the camp. Because I don't think they stay at the boarding school after that. They want to go after everyone else. Did you lick it? Remember the good times. Now this right here would be that Lee scene where we get to talk to him one last time. Or that could be if when you're with Lily, you're remembering some good times with her, because because Lily wasn't like a bitch to Clementine at that age. You know what I mean? She didn't really do anything to Lily to piss her off. So I assume they were friends. Like, you know, you also can say that depending on your choices. We're all friends. Okay, personal space is the next one of the achievements. Kept your distance. Now, what could that mean, kept your distance? Well, I believe that kept your distance is going to be with something to do with Lewis and Violet, where they're going to feel hurt if you chose to save the other one and let them get captured. And so your friendship with them might be ruined. But, you know, my, like, first account where I'm with Violet, where I ship the Valentine, you know, it's like, fuck you, Lewis. Yeah, I don't need you as a friend. Yeah, so I believe it could do that. Or maybe it could be something to do with Clem and AJ. I'm not sure. The next one was, as a mouse, was very sneaky. So maybe that means you have to sneak into Delta. I don't know. And the last one is Tally, counted the days. So maybe this could be, right, Lily in the group, Lily's group Delta, capture Clem and the rest of the boarding school, right? And they're trapped in there, and so like a few weeks or months go past and you're tallying the days. So I'm pretty sure that might be a flashback right there. Okay. Yeah, there's not really much else to say, because they said they were going to release 2 trailers, so they released one, and they're going to release another one, and when they do, I'll do another theory video on that, and I'll also be reacting to it. So if you have any ideas about the theories, let me know in the comments below. As always, I love hearing from you, and I'll see you on the next one. This is Total Gamer Junkie, signing off.
My parents went on vacation and never came back. This man found me and took care of me. We met up with other survivors and we tried to make it. It didn't work.
You're strong, Clem. You can do anything.
Still not bitten.
Dang. Time to go, Clementine. You've got people that need you.